Hello there, and welcome to the Artificers Guild. I home for anyone interested in Valve's upcoming TCG, Artifact. I am Divok, and today we wanted to give you guys information about all of the currently confirmed heroes. In order to determine what is a confirmed card, I travelled to the Wikia for Artifact and took their confirmed card list. I then searched for screenshots or videos of the game itself that backed this information. Only those I found evidence for are going to be covered in this video. When we get more releases, the rest will be examined. We will be taking one colour set on at a time, starting with black, then moving on to blue, green, red, and finally the neutral creeps as well. There are currently only 2 confirmed black units so far, and both of these are heroes. Phantom Assassin is the first, and featured prominently in the sneak previews of gameplay that we've been able to see so far. Phantom Assassin has 6 attack, 0 armour, and 8 health. Her ability is Efficient Killer. This grants Phantom Assassin an extra 4 damage against enemy heroes. The second and final black unit card is also one of the new heroes being established in the Dota world, Solar Khan. While this card has some interesting lore behind it, we will dig into that another time as we look into the stats of the card now. Solar Khan has 8 attack, 0 armour, and 6 health. She also has an ability, Warmonger. Warmonger grants Solar Khan an extra 4 damage against towers specifically. This would imply that any other structures, such as the Ancient, would receive regular damage from Solar Khan. These 2 black heroes are quite interesting in comparison, as they are mirrors of one another. Phantom Assassin, the 608 hero that does extra damage to heroes, mirrors Solar Khan, the 806 hero that does extra damage to towers. Both use the same numbers in their base stats, and also deal plus 4 damage to a specific type of enemy. Read what you will into this mirroring, but it brings us to the end of the black units. In direct contrast to black units, the blue units have the most confirmed so far at 7. Crystal Maiden is a 2 attack, 0 armour, and 5 health hero. Her ability, Arcane Aura, returns 2 mana for every spell cast in that lane. We expect Crystal Maiden to be quite the combo-oriented hero, working well with other heroes or with just a number of low-cost spells. Luna has featured in much of the gameplay we've seen so far. She is a 3 attack, 0 armour, and 8 health character. Her ability, Lucent Beam, deals 1 damage to a random enemy in that lane at the start of the turn. When this hits, it will add a charge to each Eclipse card in your hand or deck. We haven't found full confirmation as to what Eclipse does exactly. However, we did hear an interviewer discuss it, saying that it has potential for crazy late game damage. Zeus is a 3 attack, 0 armour, and 7 health hero. Zeus's ability is Static Field. It deals 1 piercing damage to Zeus's enemy neighbours after you play a blue spell card. Now there are a number of important keywords to highlight in this effect, but we're going to have to cover that in another video. Now onto the final 3 heroes. None of these have confirmed stats, but they've all made appearances in Artifact so far, as well as being on the Wikia list. Earthshaker, Venomancer, and Ogre Magi. There is little information about these 2 heroes at present, but as soon as we get details on these cards, we'll pass what we hear on to you guys. Finally, we have a blue creep, the Savage Wolf. We don't know the stats of this card either, but we do see its ability referenced. While we don't know the name of it, we do know that it gives Savage Wolf +1 attack and +1 health after each combat phase. There are currently 3 green units, 2 of which have been seen time and time again in the media coverage so far. Lycan has been the most commonly seen green unit. A 4 attack, 0 armour, and 10 health hero, Lycan also brings an ability called Feral Impulse to the table. Feral Impulse gives the allied unit to either side of him +2 attack. The other green hero that has made a widespread appearance so far is one that is new to the Dota world, Rix. Rix is a 3 attack, 0 armour, and 7 health hero, with an ability that we covered extensively in our Archetypes video. Relentless Rebel grants Rix the archetype Rapid Deployment. This seems to bring heroes straight back into the action after they die, rather than having to wait a turn on the sidelines. But go look at that video if you want some more information on that. The final green hero, and the one that's not been seen too much yet, is none other than Drow Ranger. Like many of the blue heroes before, we don't know her stats yet. However, we do know of her ability. While we can't find confirmation of the ability name, we do know that it gives every friendly unit across all boards +1 attack. The final colour category of units is red. Axe has almost been the poster boy of Artifact so far, featuring prominently in many of the releases. He makes up for his lack of an ability with 7 attack, 2 armor, and 11 health. A worthy ally or enemy indeed. Another hero we covered extensively in our Archetypes video was Legion Commander. With 6 attack, 1 armor, and 8 health, you may already think she's a good card, but they've packed an ability into her kit too. Moment of Courage applies an archetype to Legion Commander, similar to the way that Rix's ability gives him rapid deployment. Moment of Courage grants Legion Commander Retaliate 2, dealing 2 damage to any of her aggressors, on top of any damage she does to them in direct combat. Bristleback is another fearsome red hero. In a gameplay video that's been circulating, we see him buffed up to the point where he nearly one-shots a tower. With 8 attack, 0 armor and 12 health, Bristleback gets even tankier with his ability. Barroom Brawler grants Bristleback +2 armor after each hero blocking him dies, assumably in combat. Sven is the last of the red units confirmed so far. He currently has an unknown ability, but it does share an icon with his cleave ability from Dota 2, so it is likely that it'll play a similar tune. With 5 attack, 0 armor, and 11 health, Sven follows a similar pattern of all red cards, in having exceedingly high base stats. Last, and somewhat least, are the neutral units. We of course have the Radiant and Dire Creeps with 2 attack and 4 health, as well as an untested Grunt, which simply has the reverse stats of 4 attack and 2 health. However, there have been 2 neutral units with abilities confirmed. Mysterious Benefactor is a 1 attack, 2 armor, and 10 health unit with an ability after its own name. The ability modifies allies with +2 attack and +2 health. Our final unit is the Rebel Decoy. A 2 attack, 0 armor, and 3 health unit might seem very weak, but their ability, Decoy, lets them swap position with another ally. Currently, this doesn't state any sort of restriction, so this could end up being a very powerful card, allowing you far greater control over positioning than we previously imagined possible. Honourable mentions have to go to Lich, Abaddon, and Meepo, who all seem to have plenty of rumours surrounding them, and all seem very likely to be included in the roster at the time of Artifact's release. But without any concrete evidence for these cards, I've left them out for now. What hero do you want to see when the game is released? With so many to choose from already in Dota 2, and new heroes being released with Artifact, it is certain that we cannot see them all. With roughly half of the allotted 48 heroes already somewhat confirmed, there isn't much space left. Who do you think absolutely must be included? Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, @Artificer_Guild, to get all of the latest news and updates surrounding the channel and Artifact itself. You can also like and subscribe, as it will really help our channel grow into the community we are looking to build here. I've been Divok of the Artificers Guild, and we will see you next time.